Alright, so I want to talk about some problems I kind of got with superhero logic, particularly characters like Batman and Superman. And particularly these two, especially with Batman and the Joker. They'll capture the Joker, and the Joker will continue to get out. He'll do something really fucked up, and he'll just keep escaping, and they'll just keep putting him in Arkham Asylum like he has a mental problem. Well, here's the thing. Joker doesn't have a mental problem. He's pretending to be insane. Batman or the police officers need to realize this guy is a lost cause. He's never gonna be good. He's never gonna change. He's just straight up pure evil. There's no going back for Joker. There's no getting better. The doctors aren't gonna help him. If anything, Joker's gonna turn the doctors against Batman or something like that. He's gonna make the doctors at Arkham Asylum go insane. So I really hate when they do that. It's like they keep putting him back in Arkham Asylum. It's like they really need to just come up with new ideas, because Joker is, I like Joker, okay? He's a good villain, but there comes a point where you're just like, okay, that's enough. They need to get rid of him because, and then, they have that thing where in Batman Hush, like he was about to kill Joker. I'm like, okay, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Even if he just paralyze him or something, I'd be like, okay, cool. Now we can move on to something else. So we can move on to something new with Batman. But they just continue to go, oh no, don't kill him. Don't hurt him. We gotta do this the right way. We gotta put him in Arkham Asylum. It's like, really? Arkham Asylum. The place that's done nothing for Joker but make him even more insane. It's like, come on now. It's like you gotta really get out of that kind of Silver Age way of thinking. It's like, particularly this is with a lot of DC characters, particularly I'm talking about Batman and Superman. I know they have that no kill rule thing, but if you're not gonna kill, that's fine. But you gotta do something. Like, Joker needs to be punished. He needs to be gone for good. Either let the justice system put him on death row, or something like that. Same thing with Lex Luthor. Like right now in Blackest Night, he's supposed to be he escaped from, he was in jail. Now he escaped from jail and he's working with Brainiac, and they're gonna be doing something. And he's got a orange lantern ring because he wants it all for himself. It's like villains like that need to. Sometimes I get sick of them that they need to just disappear. They need to come up with new villains. It's like, classic villains are fine, but try something new every once in a while. Well, they have no other choice but to do anything new now with New Krypton, and they're gonna be doing the thing where Bruce Wayne is coming back from being hit from the Omega Sanction. He's coming back from the past and all that stuff. And that's going to be cool. But when Bruce Wayne comes back, I don't want them to pull the whole, well, Batman's back, so is the Joker, and we go back to the whole Joker-Batman thing. It's like, no! And I know they're going to do that. They're going to just, because I know Grant Morrison said he's going to be on the book for another year, and then he's leaving. And I know somebody's just going to come along and say, well, Batman's back. Well, we got to put the Joker back too. Or they'll pull something like Two-Face is back now. It's like, again? It's like, with him? It's like, can't Batman go on new adventures? And it's just, the thing with I'll give them credit, even though Marvel's pretty shady, like I said in my other video. I'll give them credit. With the Punisher. Now the Punisher is a guy, he's one of my favorites. I'll admit he's a little bit crazy, but he gets the job done. When he sees people like Joker around, he'll kill them. He'll take care of that. And guys like Wolverine will, Wolverine actually killed Sabretooth. Like, I think Sabretooth's dead now in the comics. He chopped his head off, and Sabretooth's gone. And even the Old Man Logan, he killed Red Skull. Now, if that had been Batman, it would have been like, okay, we beat the Red Skull up, now let's put him in jail. It's like, you don't put a guy like that in jail. He needs to be put on death row. That's just my thing, my really big pet peeve with superhero logic. Like, I think they need to update that. That's one thing they need to update. It's time for some new villains. And because you keep rehashing the same old villains, it gets old really fast. And right now, it's not really hurting because they got Blackest Night going on, and things going to be changing with Green Lantern. The White Lanterns now after Blackest Night, and like I said, Bruce Wayne's coming back, and Superman's up there with New Krypton, and he's dealing with that. But when things get back to status quo, I just don't want them to just completely go back to that whole Lex versus Superman or Batman versus Joker. I feel the story just needs to move on, in my personal opinion. They need to get new villains, because there are other problems out there besides Lex Luthor and the Joker. You know what I mean? Like I'm surprised they didn't do a story for the whole thing in Heidi. What happened over there? That would have been nice. From both companies, from everyone, from all companies, DC, Marvel, Image. There are other things besides supervillains going on, and the problems in the world. But that's just my personal thoughts on the subject. And you guys tell me what you think about this. I might actually do a part 2. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. But you guys tell me what you think about that whole superhero logic thing. We got to put him in jail because Arkham Asylum is doing a great job for the Joker, right? Alright, I'm out.